guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys see my face for the very first time, my name is Esmeralda, but most people like to call me Esme. And if you guys aren't yet subscribed, please make sure to hit that little red button. I would really appreciate it. So tomorrow is going to be my birthday. On the day that I'm filming this, I'll be turning 22. And I didn't really have anything planned out for my birthday with the state of the world because of COVID and everything like that. But I thought it would be a really fun idea if I bake my own birthday cake. And it's not just gonna be any regular cake with frosting. No. I'm gonna be making a number cake. And I actually love to cook and bake, so I'm really excited about this. I've never baked a cake like this before, but I'm pretty excited. I've been watching a lot of videos. I went out to the store and bought a lot of supplies, a lot of the ingredients, and a lot of stuff to decorate the cake. So yeah, let's just head to my kitchen and get started. Before I get started, I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be having everything linked in the description box below in case you want to purchase anything. So to start off, I'm going to be using 2 half sheets, and these are the ones that I used. And then I'm going to be taking 2 mixing bowls. The small one is going to be used to mix each box individually, and then I'm going to be combining all of the cake mix into the bigger one. Then I'm going to be using some of these measuring spoons. And of course, you're going to need a mixer. I'm also going to be using a spatula. And you're going to need some piping bags. And I also purchased this round tip. So for cake, I'm just going to be making a box cake, and I got the Pillsbury Funfetti cake mix, and I got not 1, not 2, but 3 boxes. And then I'm going to be using the Pillsbury vanilla frosting. And then to decorate the cake, I bought a box of strawberries. I also purchased some of these candy melts in the color lavender because I'm going to be dipping the strawberries in them. And to make it fun, I bought a box of macaroons. I got these from Trader Joe's for only $4.99. That's such a great deal. And lastly, I bought these really pretty purple fake flowers from Michaels. I just think it's going to give the cake a pop of color. And I also printed out a number 2 stencil from online, and I just cut it out, and it's perfect for the half sheet. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and do each box individually, and I actually substituted some of the ingredients for other things that I saw online would make the cake taste better. So first, I'm just going to be adding my cake mix to my mixing bowl. And then I'm going to be adding 1 cup of milk instead of 1 cup of water. For eggs, I'm going to be using 4 eggs instead of 3. And instead of oil, I'm using a half cup of butter. After I added all the ingredients into the mixing bowl, I'm gonna use the mixer and mix it for about 2 minutes. I am then going to be adding each box of cake mix into the larger bowl and combining them. And this is what the cake mix should look like after I have mixed all 3 boxes. It looks like a lot. So basically, I repeated the steps for each of the other boxes as I did for the first one. And that's how I ended up getting all of the cake mix. And now I'm just going to be distributing the mix into the 2 half sheets evenly. also preheated the oven to 350 and I placed the cakes in there for about 17 minutes. Then I switched them from racks and left them there for another 10 minutes so that they can bake evenly. So for decorations, I washed these strawberries. And then I went ahead and I melted some of these candy melts in this mug. And this is how they looked after they were melted. The cup was really hot, so that's why I'm wearing the mitten. And I basically just took these strawberries and dipped them in there and make sure that they got all coated. So I would recommend to actually take a long stick to dip the strawberries. It just made the process a lot faster and it also made the strawberries look a lot better. So I let the cake sheets cool for about 20 minutes and then I took the spatula and try to make sure that the cake was not sticking to the pan, so then I can then place it on this cardboard sheet. As you guys can see, I struggled with taking out of the pan quite a bit, but it came out really nicely. I really recommend buying these pans. And then I took some plastic to cover both sides of the cake evenly, and I placed it in the freezer to freeze overnight. So the next morning I took the cake out of the freezer and I removed all of the plastic. I then placed it on the cardboard sheet and I just took a knife and tried to get rid of some of the top of the cake. It was kind of hard to do just because it was really hard and frozen. I then took the number 2 stencil and I'm going to be using each half sheet to make 2 numbers. So I just made sure that there was space for both numbers. I then cut out the number and then I did that twice so that I could have 2 layers of the number 2. I then took the round tip and placed it inside the piping bag and also placed some of the vanilla frosting inside the bag so that I can use it to ice the cake. As you guys can see, I just repeated this process along the edge of the cake. And then to make the cake more yummy, I decided to add some fresh fruit filling inside. So I just placed a little bit of icing on the center of the cakes. And I took some fresh chopped up strawberries and placed it inside. I then took the other number 2 and used it to layer the cake. I then took some more frosting and used it all along the top of the cake. I then repeated the steps that I did for the first half sheet on the second half sheet. And to decorate the cake, I'm going to start off by taking some of these macaroons, and I decided to go for a purple theme. So I'm going to be using the purple and white macaroons, and the purple is actually fig flavored and the white one is coconut, and they taste so good. So I just placed one of each color on each side of the cake. I then took the fake flowers and distributed them evenly throughout the 2 pieces of cake. also decided to make different types of strawberries. So one of them I added some purple sprinkles, and it definitely made the cake stand out a lot more, and it just made it look more girly. And then I also added some plain purple dipped strawberries. And lastly, my sister added some white stripes, and I thought it made it look really pretty. So each cake basically had 3 different types of strawberries. So this is how my cake turned out. I know it's not perfect, but I'm really proud of how it came out. I thought it looked really pretty. I also had a lot of fun making it, and it also tasted really good. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!